and welcome to Little Hatchlings Art Lessons. I'm Sarah Hatch. I'm an artist and a mom of 5 kids, and this is my second oldest, and he and I are going to be sketching
a baby grizzly bear climbing a tree.
Yeah, it's so cute. And we're going to be using art pencils to sketch it out. If you don't have an art pencil, that's okay. You can just use a regular pencil. To start out with, we're going to be blocking out the shapes really lightly, so don't draw too hard at the beginning because it's going to look kind of weird at first. It's going to look really bad, just like block shapes and stuff, but it'll get better, I promise. Remember, very lightly. We're going to block in the tree, so you just come over a little bit. The tree just goes kind of right along with the edge of the paper. And then you don't want to go halfway. You want to just go a little bit in from half. And we're just trying to do really light lines, not too dark. If I draw them darker though, that's okay because I'm trying to make it so that everybody on the camera can see it. We want to draw a paw, but it's an oval right here. I'm gonna draw dark so you guys can see it, but make sure you're drawing light. And then under the paw, we're doing a long oval, and I'd say it's about 2 of the paws long.
Yeah, mine's about that.
Okay, and then we're gonna draw another little oval right here at that angle. Okay, so now we're gonna draw the head shape, and it's made by making kind of a boxy circle. So it goes a little tiny bit above that paw. And I'm not doing the ear yet, I'm just doing the head. So this bottom of the face is kind of like a flat line. Oh, that's good. That looks like mine. Looks good. Good. Okay.
Could I erase that little?
Well, the ear's gonna go around right there too. Okay, so see where this ear goes up and then it curves a little higher up there. And I might even make mine a little bigger. Cute big ears. The ears is good. Awesome. Okay, and then the other ear, block it in down here. Awesome. Now we're going to block in the face. So we got an oval shape right here. Almost like an almond oval shape. Good. And then the nose. It has like a flat bottom and then a rainbow shaped top. Perfect. And then the mouth is just kind of like a swoosh. Oh yeah, good job. We can take care of those lines in a little bit. Yeah, so swoosh like that. All right, so we're just gonna lightly put in an eye right there and an eye right there. So now we've got this cub has like this white patch right here. So I'm just gonna sketch that in right now. It goes down from the chin by the shoulder and then curves back up. Good. Okay.
Hang on, isn't it supposed to connect to there?
Yeah. Okay, so now we've got another oval. And it's kind of a weird shaped oval. It's the diagonal line comes down that way and then around like that. So makes that shape. Very good. It's looking awesome. Remember, it's gonna look weird right now, but it's gonna look good when we're done. It's a long process to get good sketches. If you're just doing a cartoon, you can get it out there fast because you're using a marker. But when you're doing pencil sketches and you want it to look real, you gotta take your time. Okay, so one of his legs, one of his feet is actually up here. So just draw an oval right there.
It's a very skinny oval.
Yeah, it's a skinny oval because it's his foot. And then his leg is up here. And we'll know that there's another one coming down here, but we're not actually gonna block that in. We're gonna block in this hind oval.
It's a lot bigger.
Yeah, it helps give the shape that's gonna connect right here for the butt. And then he's got one foot down here. Maybe we made ours too high. We'll have to erase some of this tree. But he's standing on another log.
He is?
Uh-huh. Okay, so we've got an oval. Actually kind of like a circle here and a circle here. And then it connects up to that. And then the other log that he's stepping on is right here. All right, so right now, what does it look like?
Horrible.
But it kind of looks like a teddy bear right now, huh? So how are we gonna get this to look like a real bear? Through shading. All right, next step. Now that we've blocked it in, it's time to start shading. So we're gonna look at all of the areas that have the darkest shading. So under the chin is where I'm gonna start. Right here. So it's really thick right here where there's some shading. Okay, and then it's going to get lighter as it goes up. And then it's going to be dark again right here. And then it's going to be lighter on this junction between the hand and the paw, the arm and the paw. And so bring your first strokes forward like that. Okay, so back here, we're gonna be bringing our first strokes this way. Here's a dark spot right here. Okay, so first strokes going that way.
I don't know what mine looks like.
It looks awesome, that's what it looks like. So continue your first strokes all along here in a horizontal direction. And then we're gonna take our first strokes from this side and go over. Let's move on to the ear up here, okay? So we're gonna shade with strokes going towards the tip of the ear, because that's the direction the hair goes. But we're not gonna go all the way because it gets lighter along that edge. And then same thing right here. The fur is gonna go outwards. So we're just doing our darkest shades right now. Okay. So under the nose, you just gradually get lighter up towards the nose. Yeah, so under this chin, we'll continue doing diagonal lines out. And then it gets lighter as it goes up. So we're just trying to make it look like fur. So look how I've changed direction of my pencil. Should we work on the eye a little bit?
I thought that we finished the eye.
Well, you could leave it like that. Or you can add some shadow around it like that.
Nice, chubby.
And some little tear duct right there. Okay, so from this section, can I borrow that eraser? I'm gonna erase the top of the oval. And then we're gonna make little fur marks going out from there. And be really light with your touching of your pencil to the paper, because this spot is one of the lighter spots on the brown fur of the grizzly bear. So this part is actually the brightest, and it's also light fur right there. And so like under the eye, you would, whoa, you would shade it out this way. And under the eye, you would shade it out this way, over here. Making little fur marks as it goes out. Okay, and then I'm gonna erase this side because it's light there. So I want that not to be too dark as I come up to that edge.
Doesn't the...
It's looking so cute. I love yours. So there's some shading right here on this side of the nose. And then we should probably also shade the nostrils. So you make two ovals that are on their sides, and then shade the sides of the nose, the underneath part of the nose, and then just fill into there. And that's good. I think I would shade a little bit more right there, like in between the nostrils and down. In between the nostrils a little more. There you go. Cute. All right, let's tackle this side of the face. Does that sound like a good plan? Okay, so we've got some shadow under the eye, but it's not the same fur pattern as over there. It's this lighter fur pattern. And then the darker fur pattern picks up right around here. And then, okay, so we need to show the chin. And then I'm going to shade that a little bit more. Look. See, I've made a chin. And then shading it right here to give it some shape to go over. And then I need to do a little bit of shading on this side to give it some more dimension also, because the goal is to give it dimension like it's curving. So like this nose is like a cylinder. You can think of it like a cylinder. And the top part is where the reflection is. So we're just gradually shading around our cylinder. And these hairs lead down into it. Wow, that's looking so good, buddy. I love it. Okay, where else do we need to do? Okay, so this upper part of the head, the top is light.
So we're going to just
and
give this to the hunter bear.
It's gonna take a while. But it's so cute, it'll be fun. So, we're just gonna make little fur marks, just little itty bitty ones going up. We don't want it to be darker than the ears. So now that we're getting closer to the edge, we're gonna go ahead and erase that line. It's okay if it shows a little bit. That is a weird eraser. Okay.
I don't like it either.
So I'm just gonna go up to the edge and lift up my pencil right along where my line had been, where the old line had been. So is it looking any better? I think it's looking better. All right, so now we're gonna give him fuzzy tops of his ears by erasing. That's okay. You are actually. Okay, so I'm just erasing along here so that I can give him fuzzy ears. Okay, here come the fuzzy ears. Fuzzy wuzzy. Oh wait, hold on.
Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair. Fuzzy Wuzzy
wasn't fuzzy, was he? Alright, so now we're going to give him fuzzier ears. You go over the darker shadows and lift up as it comes out, and that'll give just a nice light spot on the edge of the ears. Yeah, that looks really good. All right, so now that we've gotten most of the face covered, I just want to look back on it and see if my picture shows shape and form like I want it to. And anywhere that I feel like it's not quite dark enough, I'm just going to darken up real quick. So I feel like right here, I could draw a little bit darker. And right here above this eye, a little darker. And
there gave some character to his eyes.
Cool. Under here and up there. Oh, and he's kind of got like this dark thing kind of where an eyebrow would be. That's funny. And then right there, I want to give a little more fur. Right here. And then I need to make sure my nostrils are as dark and big as they need to be. We can erase this hard line. Hopefully yours isn't as hard as mine. so the fur goes along here, and these ones are longer, and then they start angling in. So this is a shadow right here where this oval was, right here, buddy. You see that? That's a shadow.
That's what I'm doing.
Cool.
I need to use the eraser real quick.
No problem. So.
It's kind of like armpit hairs.
Yeah, it is kind of like armpit hairs. Okay. And I need to erase this circle because mine's pretty dark. All right, so yeah, right here on this part are vertical lines going this way.
Something wrong.
What?
Too shaggy right there.
It's kind of cute though. Bears are pretty shaggy. Okay, so yeah, it's darker here, gets kind of lighter here. And there we go. I'm gonna erase the top of this other oval so that we have our little white sun patch here. Isn't that what it's called for the sun bear?
It's not a sun bear.
Well, I know this isn't a sun bear, this is a grizzly bear, but anyway. Okay, so from where this white patch is, we're gonna draw underneath it going diagonally out towards his back.
They like to sleep.
Who likes to sleep? Bears?
Sun bears.
Oh. Alright, so you see how I did that?
More like he's attacking the tree.
Mine looks like a teddy bear.
No, yours looks a lot more like a bear than mine.
I don't know. And then within here we can do some lighter white. I mean, it's not like completely white. Just really lightly do some sketching in there. And I need to erase
What's a
this
Sheltie retriever?
I don't know. Probably a mix between a Sheltie and a golden retriever.
That would make sense because Sheltie retrievers are golden.
Oh. I think I made my bear too chubby. He's just eating his brother. Okay, so erase that line.
I already did mine good.
Okay, so now we just make little...
He just ate a big gopher.
A big gopher, yeah. Oh, I need to sharpen this. So from this dark shadow of the armpit, we do... From this dark shadow of the armpit, we do long strokes down.
Where'd the eraser go?
It's right here, buddy.
No, I mean the sharpener.
Oh, sharpener's right here.
Yeah, I want a super sharp pencil like yours.
And then right here it kind of curves forward, which kind of gave me the illusion of it needing to be like a belly. But it's fine. We gave the bear a belly, no big deal.
It does have a belly.
It does, you're right. So yeah, these ones go down here in the middle, and then they start going back here. So when you're doing these little hair strokes, make sure they're not darker than your shadow, okay? Okay, I'm just gonna erase this oval line real quick.
I'm not done.
And so it's actually lighter right here. There's some light hitting it. So you want it to make sure that this part right here is darker than this part right here. And you can like actually literally see fur coming off the back of the bear cub right here. So rather than erasing the line, you can just draw little fur marks coming out the back. It's really super cute. So you're probably thinking, man, what's with these weird legs? Okay, we're gonna solve that right now. Okay, so there's a shadow right here in between those two ovals. So watch this. Shadow right here. So yeah, you shade around that. And then you shade down into this back leg.
You're doing it hard.
Yeah, because we're shading a shadow right now, so that's why I'm pushing harder with my pencil.
I don't need to push hard, it's already really hard.
Good. All right, so we're just doing little fur marks coming out right here. Okay. All right, so here we've got some messy fur. And so it kind of goes this way and that.
Oops, messed up on something.
So just messy fur this way and that. Okay, so I'm gonna come back over here because I didn't finish the belly. And I'm just gonna do some, and I'm just gonna do some strokes that lead towards this back part.
Did I finish the belly?
Yeah, you did. All right. So it's kind of darker there. And then this leg is kind of light. Okay, so right here, I'm gonna erase this. And I'm gonna show you how we're gonna do the foot. Can you erase that too?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now up against the tree, we've got just these like little sideways marks, and then we're gonna go down, and then with some fur marks we're gonna go back there. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Okay, so now for the toe, I had to erase that. You might not need to. So you can actually see his cute little claws. You can see two of them right there. And so in between the two claws, I'm gonna do a shadow right there. And then up.
I think I already did.
Cute, yeah, your shadow's already there. Okay, and then now we just need to connect all of that with fur. And then like this knee area is kind of shadow. And then it angles this way. And you change your direction of your pencil. Okay. And I'm just gonna hurry and do some little hairs right here. And they're lighter. This is a highlight. Well, not a highlight, but a lighter spot on the bear. So now we're probably wondering, what about this area right here? It's almost done. You just need to erase that line. I've already erased mine.
That wasn't on purpose.
Yeah. And then just do little fur marks angling outwards.
I already did that.
Well, you got to connect it to this lower. So outwards and then downwards. And this is lighter than this. So this stays darker. And so think about that as you're laying down your little hatch marks. They're going to be lighter. And then right here, there's cute little fur marks coming out the back of his leg. It's light. And then coming down the foot, angling down all the way to the base. And then this is the base.
You can see the claws.
Yeah, and you can see the cute little claws there too. And just try to do shadows in between each of the toe pads, or toes, or whatever they're called. And then the fur just comes down. And spreads. All right, so now we're going to switch to time lapse, and we're gonna just draw in the tree, grass, and the log that the bear is standing on. And you can go ahead and pause it and get caught up if you need to. Time lapse starting now. So you'll probably want to go ahead and hit pause, and you can be able to take more time to draw the tree and the log that the bear is standing on and the grass by looking at this example. Feel free to even screenshot it if you can, and take your time, because I took a lot longer on it after we hit time lapse and spent as much time as I could to get this final product. We hope you had fun drawing your cute grizzly bear cub with us, and we'd love to see how yours turns out. Go ahead and tag me on Instagram at Sarah Hatch Art Studio, and I'd love to see how yours looks.
And subscribe on the button there down below.
Yep. All right. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.